Assalamualaikum. My name is Aska Farooq and my roll number is BP1650051 and my group number is 13. The topic of my group is dyslipidemia and atherosclerosis and the subtopic is atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is the narrowing of arteries due to plaque buildup on the artery walls. It happens when the endothelium becomes damaged due to factors such as smoking, high BP, or high level of glucose, fat, and cholesterol in the blood. This damage allows a collection of substance known as plaque to build up in the artery wall, which includes fat and cholesterol. Over time, plaque can build up and become hard. If plaque continues to collect, it can block the artery and disrupt the flow of blood around the body. Atherosclerosis can affect any artery in the body. As a result, different disease may develop based on which arteries are affected, such as coronary heart disease, peripheral artery disease, chronic kidney disease. At risk for atherosclerosis. Many factors place you at risk for atherosclerosis. Some risk factors can be modified while others can't. Family history. If atherosclerosis runs in your family, you may be at risk for hardening of the arteries. This condition, as well as other heart-related problems, may be inherited. Lack of exercise. Regular exercise is good for your heart. It keeps your heart muscle strong and encourages oxygen and blood flow through your body. Living a sedentary lifestyle increases your risk for a host of medical conditions, including heart disease. High BP. High blood pressure can damage your blood vessels by making them weak in some areas. Cholesterol. Cholesterol and other substances in your body may reduce the flexibility of your arteries over time. Smoking. Smoking tobacco products can damage your blood vessels and heart. Diabetes. People with diabetes have a much higher incidence of coronary artery disease. What are the symptoms of atherosclerosis? Most symptoms of atherosclerosis don't show up until a blockage occurs. Common symptoms include chest pain or angina, pain in your leg, arm, and anywhere else that has a blocked artery, shortness of breath, fatigue, confusion which occurs if the blockage affects circulation to your brain, muscle weakness in your legs from lack of circulation. How is atherosclerosis diagnosed? Tests can include a blood test to check your cholesterol level, a Doppler ultrasound, a magnetic resonance angiography (MRA) or computed tomography angiography (CTA), a cardiac angiogram, an electrocardiogram, a stress test or exercise tolerance test. There are certain medications which can be used for the treatment of atherosclerosis, which include cholesterol medication. Aggressively lowering your LDL can slow, stop, or even reverse the buildup of fatty depositions in your arteries, and boosting your high-density lipoprotein (HDL) may help too. Antiplatelet medications such as aspirin reduce the likelihood that platelets will clump in narrowed arteries, form a blood clot, and cause further blockage. Angiotensin-converting enzyme. These medications may help slow the progression of atherosclerosis by lowering the BP. Water pills, diuretics. High blood pressure is a major risk factor for atherosclerosis. Diuretics lower blood pressure. Beta blocker medications. These medications are commonly used for coronary artery disease. They lower your heart rate and blood pressure, reducing the demand on your heart and often relieve symptoms of chest pain. Beta blockers reduce the risk of heart attack and some heart rhythm problem. Now let's take a look at a case study. A 62-year-old male complained of pain in right leg. Past medical history includes ischemic stroke, hypertension, diabetes mellitus 2. Present medical history includes severe cramps in right calf on exercise. After walking 100 meters, no rest pain. Medication already using is metformin 500 mg twice daily, hydrochlorothiazide 25 mg once daily, smoking 25 cigarettes per day during 35 years. Family history include father had myocardial infarction at 58 years, mother had strokes at 75 years. Physical examination include body weight 80 kg, BMI 28 kg per meter, BP 160 per 100 millimeter per kg, yellow colored papules on eyelids and skin surrounding eyes, heart normal tone, normal pulses, femoral arteries, bruit right groin, no pulses of right popliteal, a posterior tibial or dorsalis pedis, atrophic, dry skin, lack of hair on right lower leg and foot, low skin temperature. Now let's take a look at the soap notes. Subject include gender male, age 62-year-old, body weight 80 kg, symptom weak or no pulses in the legs or feet, lower temperature in one leg, decreased hair growth on the leg, intermittent claudication symptom, bruit right groin. Family history. Family history of heart and blood vessel disease. Father had MI at 58 years. Mother had stroke at 75 years. Physical examination include Checking pulses with stethoscope, weak or absent pulses in leg or feet, lower temperature in one leg, atropic leg or feet. Chief complaint, pain in right leg. Now, objective include BMI 28 kg per meter, medicine history include metformin 500 mg twice daily, hydrochlorothiazide 25 mg once daily, BP 160 per 100 mm Hg, intoxication, smoking 25 cigarettes per day during 45 years, pulse normal. Assessment, high blood pressure, diabetes, smoking, a family history of early heart disease, or all the risk factors that can lead to atherosclerosis. Checking pulse by stethoscope, weak or absent pulse in leg or feet, lower temperature in one leg, atropic leg or feet are the major symptoms of atherosclerosis in accordance with the previous medical history. Plan include pharmacological therapy and non-pharmacological therapy. Pharmacological therapy include for control of hypertension, hydrochlorothiazide 25 mg once daily. For control of diabetes, metformin 500 mg twice daily. Antiplatelet drug include aspirin 81 to 162 mg taken by mouth once daily, low dose, or aspirin 25 mg plus dipyridamole 200 mg taken by mouth once daily. For relief of claudication, pentoxifylline 400 mg taken by mouth 3 times daily or sulostazole 100 mg taken by mouth twice daily. Non-pharmacological therapy, smoking cessation, dietary changes. Dietary changes include less saturated fat, less than 20 grams per day, more fruits and vegetables, more fiber, decrease LDL 5%, eat fish, EPA inhibit platelet aggregation, eat less red meat homocysteine, exercise 35 to 50 minutes of treadmill or track walking 3 to 4 times per week. Thank you.